Welcome to this special video on NDTV.com and NDTV's YouTube platform. Now we're discussing Mamata Banerjee's first response to the proposal that she become the leader of the India Alliance or the India Bloc, the main opposition alliance to the BJP at the central level or at the union government level. Now there have been talks of Mamata Banerjee leading the India Alliance. First, it came from Trinamool MPs, but later there seems to have been some solid, serious backing from other leaders, including Sharad Pawar, Lalu Yadav, who have backed Mamata Banerjee as someone who can provide leadership to the India Alliance. Now, Mamata Banerjee in an interview earlier had said that she can provide leadership if they need it, and that is, of course, what led to these statements of support. Even the Samajwadi party has supported the idea. But again, this is a larger political issue, and of course there are others who may not be as welcoming of the idea as perhaps these parties that have already offered their support. But why is this happening? There are two reasons. One is, of course, the fact that the India Alliance will be looking at a convener. Now, why do they need a convener? Well, it is someone who has a relationship with all the parties in the alliance, and many believe that perhaps the Congress at this point lacks someone with that kind of political connections across party lines, and that is why perhaps the Congress needs to let go of that leadership position of the India Alliance and let a strong leader, a regional leader, take over that mantle. And that's why Mamata Banerjee seems to be a natural choice. She's someone who's won successive elections. She's defeated the BJP on her home turf. She's seen as an aggressive politician. She's also seen as someone who's, got a political pulse. She understands the political pulse. She's a grassroots politician, a mass leader. All of those things work in her favor. Apart from that, also what we know is that the India Alliance could probably meet after this ongoing parliament session to look for a convener, and when that happens, remember, Mamata Banerjee could well be looked at for that post. But again, this will have to be a decision by consensus, which is why Mamata Banerjee's response has been very, very measured. Usually she's someone who speaks her mind and is very, very open with commentary on political affairs and political issues. But this time she's kept her commentary and kept her response to these developments limited to thanking the leaders for the respect they've shown her or for backing her. And that's something that is also there. She responded this afternoon at an event where she was at Digha to oversee and inspect the construction of a new Jagannath Temple in West Bengal on the lines of the Jagannath Temple in Puri. Now, this was the last question in the press conference, and Mamata Banerjee said, "Ask me about the Jagannath Temple," but went on to, very cryptically thank those leaders of the opposition bloc and opposition parties, and said that she wants good for the India Alliance. So that's Mamata Banerjee's response, and that is something that we've seen in the last few hours develop. But again, there has been questions over the leadership of the India Alliance, largely from other parties, because the Congress party, after the decent show in the Lok Sabha elections, where it won around 100 seats, in major assembly elections that have been held since the Lok Sabha elections, has really faltered. And when it comes up as the principal challenger to the BJP seems to have the upper hand. Whether it's Maharashtra, whether it's Haryana, which have taken place after the Lok Sabha elections in 2024. So in that context, Mamata Banerjee is seen as someone who, even in the recently held by-polls, won all 6 assembly seats that went to by-polls along with the Maharashtra elections. So that's why her name, of course, is something that has featured. But more importantly, there is backing from the major leaders of the India Alliance to select and choose Mamata Banerjee, the West Bengal Chief Minister, as the leader of the India Alliance. For more such videos where we go beyond the news and provide context and a detailed insight into what's going on, please stay tuned to NDTV's YouTube platform. Do press on the bell icon to receive notifications for videos like this. Please subscribe to the NDTV YouTube channel. And thank you for watching. With camera person GD Shankar in Kolkata, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.